just checking to see why you're filming cars going in and out of the place.
Is that a problem?
It's kind of
suspicious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll steal the words right out of your mouth, man. Oh, really? Look at this. All this for a camera? Imagine if there was actually something really going on.
You weren't driving it?
No. Hampden County Sheriff Nick Cocchi stopped and later arrested by officers at MGM Springfield.
You want to go have a beer, though?
No, I'm good right now.
No? You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
He was handcuffed and booked.
I think I have a jack and empty out your pockets.
His drunk driving case now continued.
Here's the deal.
Oh, deals? I don't make no deals, man.
Okay, well, I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah, what's that?
As you know, okay, ain't none of us above the law.
What's going on, everyone? This is Press NH Now over here today at the Hampden County Correctional Facility in Ludlow, Massachusetts for our First Amendment audit to see if they respect our rights to record here in public. Please make sure you go like, share, and subscribe to my channel at Press NH Now. I appreciate your support. Also, check out my playlist to see some videos you might not have seen in the past. Hit that like button, let all your friends and family know about my activism in and around the New England area. Always check a description, all links are included. Donations are greatly appreciated. They do help me continue my activism in and around the New England areas and states. We're going to get right to it here, guys. Enjoy the video. What's up?
Why are you taking a picture?
Why not?
I don't know.
You work here?
Yeah.
Cool.
You?
No, I don't. We'll take a look at the rest of the facility back here. You can't get in the back of the jail. It is blocked off. But if you look on the maps, it looks like a public road. But unfortunately, they did block it off. So this is the road I was talking about when I looked on maps. It did look like you could walk or at least drive down here, but apparently not. Stony Brook Energy Center. Gate closed. Please use Moody Street gate located at Holyoke Street. So there's no way to get around this area. And now if you look here again, I'll try to stay out of the sun. You can see the basketball hoop right there, and there's one on each level. There's another one right there. So we'll go back down here. There's not much going on. Busy, busy. Oh, really? Yeah. See that? See what I'm talking about? Already, huh? Yeah, he tried almost running me off the road there. He came right here and came at me. See that? That's reckless. Yeah, that's reckless right there. Reckless up. Swerving into me. Yeah, actually I do. You mind getting a supervisor out here? You mind getting a supervisor out here for me, please? Well, it's either that or I'm gonna file criminal charges on one of your employees. He tried running me off the road. One of your employees over here tried running me off the road. So either you get a supervisor out here so I can get them identified, or I'm gonna file criminal charges and call the police. I just told you.
What car?
There was a vehicle. I have his license plate. It's on video. I was on the side of the road over there beyond the white line where I'm supposed to be, and he came and swerved into me. That's reckless.
So you must have that camera.
I do. Yeah. So can you get a supervisor out here so I can speak with them? I appreciate it. Do you work here? Obviously, right? You a CO or?
No. I work maintenance out here.
Maintenance? All right. Yeah, if you can get somebody out here that has some authority over the building facility, it's just because he almost ran me over and I'm not having that. It's not okay. I appreciate it. Do you have a name?
Huh?
Do you have a name?
Yep.
What is it? Mike?
Yours?
Thank you, Mike.
Yours?
I don't give that information.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just maintenance, that guy. I don't think he's corrections officer of some sort. But I will tell you one thing. I'm not gonna have them be reckless out here with me. How you doing? Good, you? Are you a supervisor?
Yeah.
Okay. Did the maintenance tell you what was going on?
No.
He didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, what are you here for then?
I'm just checking to see why you're filming cars going in and out of the place.
Is that a problem?
No. I mean, you're on private property. But,
Private
I mean, not private, I mean public property.
Yeah, of course.
But,
That's where I'm going to say, you know what I mean?
It's kind of...
Suspicious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll steal the words right out of your mouth, man. It's all right. You have a name, badge number?
I don't have a badge number. My name's Chief Frank Ott.
Chief what?
Frank.
Frank. What's your last name?
OTT.
Oh, okay. I appreciate it. You don't have a serial number, badge number?
No.
Okay. Are you in charge of the facility at this point?
No, I'm in charge of the law enforcement division.
I gotcha. Okay. Might want to step out of the road. I don't want to see you guys get hurt. That's all. How you doing? Anger. You're not that angry, are you?
No, never.
I'm sure you got that in the past.
Oh, yeah.
You got a badge number, sir?
I do, 3903.
3903, but you don't?
Nope.
You don't have a serial number, ID number?
I'm a chief.
You're a chief?
Yeah.
So it's what, 1?
No, the sheriff's one.
All right.
But I just checking.
Yeah, no, I do have a concern though. I do want to bring to your attention. I just want to identify everybody else first. That's all.
Okay.
Can I get your name, badge number, sir?
Sergeant Davis.
Davis. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sheriff's Department or
Yep.
corrections or both?
Correct, chief, corrections, or law enforcement.
Okay. All right. Cool. Oh wow! Look at this. All this for a camera. Imagine if there was actually something really going on. Yeah. Wow! Look at this parking job. Holy. Yeah, it's going to be a bigger concern, obviously, with what I have to tell you. I just, like I said, oh.
How you doing, boss?
Hey, what's up, man? The
Pretty good.
the
Nick
sheriff
Cocchi,
himself.
sheriff.
I know exactly who you are.
How you doing?
No. You want to go have a beer though?
No, I'm good right
now.
now.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Good. Change the tire.
An interesting Saturday night at MGM Springfield in September.
Were you the one driving it?
No.
You weren't driving it?
No.
Hampden County Sheriff Nick Cocchi stopped and later arrested by officers at MGM Springfield. At first, claims of a friend are made, but that wasn't the case.
If your friend in there was driving, as you say, we'll see that on the camera. I can go talk to him. Everything will be good.
Take a closer look at what Sheriff Cocchi says.
All right?
The county's law enforcement chief takes full responsibility.
So I'm going to ask you to stay here, stay put, all right?
Why?
Till we figure this out. Because based on what I'm seeing here and smelling alcohol on your breath, I'm going to have to do an investigation through this.
The sheriff spent the first portion of his night at Springfield Country Club. He later drove his state-issue car to the downtown Springfield casino. He left it running with extensive damage and valet and went inside. Police met up with him minutes later, where he admitted to hitting something on his way there.
Do you know where you ran something over? Where was it?
Right up on the corner. And I took the turn.
Took the turn into here?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like there's a plant on there. Was there a plant that...
It might have been.
The sheriff later asked to do sobriety test.
I'd like to ask you to do field sobriety.
Nope, not gonna happen.
Not going to happen?
I'm not driving. Yeah. Feel sobriety for what?
Well, you drove in.
That was a long time ago.
Just minutes later, he was handcuffed and booked.
I think I have a Jeff. And empty out your pockets.
His drunk driving case now continued without finding.
So what can I do for you?
Well, I do have a major concern.
I got this, guys. You guys can go.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. They're very professional, by the way. I appreciate you coming out.
Well, you can, if you want, I'll stay with you.
It's fine. It's fine. There's no safety issues here or anything. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the deal.
Oh, deals. I don't make no deals, man.
Okay, well, I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah, what's that?
I know the drill.
Okay, I appreciate it.
We've been through a lot of training.
Okay, cool.
So you're free to stay here.
I appreciate that.
Videotape everything you want.
I appreciate it.
All I care about is your safety. Okay, so just be careful.
I'm not
gonna. Cars that come here.
I know how to cross the road, man. Believe me. You know what I mean? We got to worry about more people like you driving on the road, you know, than anybody else at this point.
Not really.
I think we do.
Not
we do.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay, I appreciate that much.
Okay. So, so I just want you to be careful.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All right.
Yeah.
And you know.
Can I have your name, badge number for the just identification?
Yeah, I'm Sheriff Nick Cocchi.
Okay.
Badge number 00001.
Awesome.
Okay.
Appreciate it. You got a card?
I do.
Business card? If you don't mind.
Well, actually, I don't have it on me. It's in my lobby. You can feel free to come up to the public lobby or the public.
Is that right over there?
Yep.
Am I allowed in there to record? I want to.
Allowed in the public lobby.
That's any restricted areas. I already, and I'm sure you know. Yeah. I'm not trying to go into any restricted areas. Obviously,
I would just like to help you, whatever you need. So
yeah, well, I do have a big concern here, really quick. Okay, I do want to, and I'm actually glad you're here. One of the employees that work here, okay, and I'm just assuming it's an employee, because he did have you know, his uniform on.
Okay.
I was standing right over here where I am right now. Okay. Way off the road for my safety.
Yep.
And a gentleman drove and came right into the dirt right at me. Oh, really? Yeah.
Do you have the tire prints?
I don't know exactly.
Because it's damp out, so they must be here.
I don't know exactly where, but I do have it on video.
Well,
I don't even know where it was. I was either here, between there, here. It is on video.
Okay, but at this time,
I mean, that is reckless, man. Come on, like
100%. If we can,
he went over the line purposely. He swerved into me and then moved right into there.
Listen, I promise you this.
It's not okay, man.
It's not okay, and we will handle it, and we'll handle it with a full investigation.
Do
you have the license plate?
I do. It's on my video.
Okay, could you forward that to me?
I could. Yeah.
Okay. And
I just need whatever information that I can send it to, or I can show you.
Just as Chief Frank God, he's the chief of our law enforcement division.
Okay. And do you have a business card? At least then I can send it to you. Or
one in my car.
yeah. And look, I'm not here for any issues. As you know, I'm trying to just do my thing, right?
Listen,
and
you're more than welcome to stay here all day.
You understand, though. It doesn't always happen this way, okay? And it just doesn't, okay? And when it does, it's very surprising to me. But I respect that. You know what I mean?
So I'm going to give you Captain Andrews.
Okay.
And he'll send everything directly to me.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Just advise him of that situation in full.
If you could, so we're going to be looking for the vehicle.
Yeah, I have the license plate.
Okay, the license plate.
Yep.
And you'll have it coming towards you.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. He came way over the white line, right onto the dirt, and then swerved into the. You know, he probably came about 5 feet from me, going about 20 miles an hour.
Now, what do you got there? You got a radio?
Yeah, it's just a radio. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys.
What are you monitoring?
You.
Oh, okay.
But it's not coming in though. It's not coming in. I got all the codes and everything, but it's not coming in right now. It's fine. I'm not worried about it.
You want us to help you figure it out?
What? the codes? The radio?
To get that work.
No, I'm not. Right. Oh, that's fine.
Because we know the media listens to it. Everybody.
Do they really? Yeah. What, the jail itself?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure you have encrypted channels or whatever.
All right. So
yeah.
So a couple.
I was
things
probably standing
before I
about
leave,
like
because I do have a 7:30 this morning.
Yeah.
So a car came at you.
Yep.
We're gonna try, if you could, as you got your camera, because at this time in the morning, any car driving on here would leave a track. You could try to find it. That'd be helpful.
Depending.
But
Well,
if you got it on video, that's
it's
not
all
a
on
problem.
video, man. Like, and that's
We're
why I
gonna
video everything, you know.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a look at the car, the license plate. We're gonna bring the staff member in. We're gonna do an investigation.
Yeah. It's
And
either
pretty
that or
much
criminal
on-
charges, man.
Well,
Because
but
I'm
here's
not.
the thing. Camera doesn't lie.
You
Camera
know
doesn't
that.
lie,
You know
okay?
that
so
much.
if you can hand that off to us, we'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Uh,
like, if that didn't happen, I really wouldn't have any other issue. You know what I mean? Other than, you know, if you guys bring any, right? And I don't see that happening. Well, you know, like I said before, it does happen. You know what I mean?
I've
does.
watched a lot of these
Have you?
through trainings, and people just
Good.
don't understand that there's First Amendment rights.
That's it, man.
And
That's it.
we're going to uphold those rights.
Yeah.
But more importantly than anything, you know, if we can help you in any way too.
Yeah,
If
that's
there's-
really-
Sometimes people would come here because maybe they got a sour taste or
Ah.
something that maybe happened here. If
You
there's
know.
something that happened, let us know. If we can find
Yeah.
out and we can
No.
make it better, if we can help a loved one that's incarcerated here, just let us know.
Yeah, no, I
That's what
appreciate
we're
that.
all
Yeah,
about.
like I said, the only issue I have, and I don't know, you know, I mean, is that issue right there, man. That's serious. You know what I mean? That's not okay.
It's not okay.
You know, I
And
mean,
and if, when you show us that happened,
I mean, I had a
think-
guy flip me off. I don't care. That's his right too. I don't, you know, I'm not gonna be. What am I gonna be, a hypocrite? You know what I
Right,
mean?
no, I got you.
I'm not gonna do that.
But
So
if that did happen, I can tell you this. We're going to look into
it's not
it.
professional. You know
It's
what I
un-
mean?
Well, it's unprofessional and will be dealt with.
And it's
I
criminal
can assure
conduct with what happened. You know what I mean?
you. If it leads to that, I can tell you this. We're not, as you know, okay, none of us
Yeah.
above the law.
Yeah. No, I
And
appreciate
we
that.
promise we'll uphold that, and you have every right to be here. I just ask you, please be careful. Anything else I can help you with?
No, I appreciate it. I have his business card. You know, just like I said, inform him, let him know that I'll be sending a screenshot and a video.
I advised them already.
Okay, and then yeah, I mean, I'll leave you my contact information there, and then any investigation, you know, I'd like to be open and transparent with it because, like I said, I mean, that's not okay. You know, if
not okay.
if cars are just driving by, whatever, if they want to flip me off,
I want to
okay.
hear both sides of the story.
Yeah, of course.
I have yours. You obviously have hopefully some video footage
Yeah.
that it's going to support your side.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll talk to the staff, but no, if that happens,
Yeah,
it's
man,
not okay.
that's
I can
crazy.
assure you
And it's not the
okay.
first time that's happened. You know, that's why I stand way over here instead of close to the white line because people like that.
Well, I
You
can
know.
assure you this, or I can at least make you feel comfortable. It's never going to happen again.
Well,
at least not here.
Some people like that when they come around the corner, you know.
yeah, but that's
they're
one
not
thing.
paying attention.
That's one thing. No, this guy literally moved over and then turned. I mean, it was literally, it was purposely. It was definitely purposely done. You know, not why, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, why would you even do that?
We're going to find out.
I mean, you're on camera, right?
Yeah.
So imagine, this is what I tell law enforcement all the time. If you're willing to do something like that on camera, what are you willing to do off camera? Okay.
I guess you're certainly entitled
You
to
know.
that opinion, and it makes a lot of sense.
It does, yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
so, all right.
Again, all I ask, just be safe.
Be safe, all right?
You got it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll send you that email probably at the end of the day. Okay.
Who's it gonna come from?
It's either it says like my email's like Good Citizen or Accountability for All.
Okay.
It's one or the other. All right. Thank you.
You're gonna send me an email with attachment of
Screenshot and a video.
somebody
Yeah.
supposedly.
It's going to be right here. It's probably going to be only like a 5-10 second video. I'll try to get it the best way I can, you know, so it's clear. And I'll take a screenshot of the plate as well.
Okay.
But like I said, I mean, that's serious, and it becomes criminal
I'll
at that
look into
point.
it. It's not no problem. I will say, look, I don't even know if anybody knows you're here,
No.
but people come flying in here on the way to
That's
work.
fine.
And what are they doing? They're on
Well,
I know.
well, he wasn't on his phone.
They
He-
shouldn't be doing that
No,
either, but I'm just
he
saying. I'm not-
purposely-
nobody's defending, but-
Maybe stand back a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was. I wasn't like right there. You know what I mean? No, he purposely swerved
Until
and
I
then.
see it, I don't know.
No, I get that. And yep. No, I believe that.
I'm not trying to defend
we'll take care of
anybody.
it.
I get that.
We'll take care of it either way.
All right, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you. Be safe, guys. All right. All right. So that was surprisingly the sheriff, Nick Cocchi, who was arrested back in September. I did already show you the clip of exactly what happened, but here's another one. He did end up getting arrested. Not a bad guy. He's been trained. You know, he did take ownership and responsibility of the incident that happened with him over at MGM with the vehicle. He did go to court. He did, you know, plea out. And, you know, I respect that for taking on ownership and responsibility.
Cocchi was arrested at MGM Springfield on September 21st. He told police he drank a few beers while playing golf at Springfield Country Club before driving to the casino. Later, as Cocchi approached the valet area, he was unsteady, had bloodshot eyes, and slurred speech, according to the police report. Cocchi paid nearly $2,500 to the vehicle he reportedly damaged in the incident, which included a full set of tires for the vehicle. Cocchi does plan to move forward and continue serving his role as sheriff for Hampden County. At his arraignment, Cocchi pleaded to sufficient facts and his case was continued without a finding for 1 year. His license is temporarily suspended for 45 days. The OUI charge will be dismissed at the end of the year upon successful completion of the term set by the court.
I take full responsibility for what happened this past Saturday.
I was a little sassy with him at first, stating, you know, hey, you want to go have a drink? And, you know, it's kind of testing his limits to see, you know, exactly how he'd bite that. But he said no, and, you know, he told me that he takes full responsibility and none of that will be happening. So they are going to be doing an investigation here regarding the incident that happened right here of the employee who tried running me off the road. Oh, really? Yeah. And we'll see what they have to do and what they'll do, if anything at all. They'll do an investigation. I'll send him the video clip and we'll go from there. All right, everybody, so that's going to be it over here today at the Hampden County Correctional Facility in Ludlow, Massachusetts for our First Amendment audit. They did pretty good, except for the fact that I almost got ran over right down there. And on the side of the road, as soon as I got here, there was a couple of people that flipped me off, which is fine. And then that one vehicle that came off the road and swerved into me and then took off into the parking lot seems to be an employee that works here. And a couple staff employees came out. The sheriff, Nick Cocchi, came out. And I think a chief and a captain and a correctional officer also came out. I did advise them of the situation. They told me that I'm allowed to be out here, record. I respect all of that information that they gave me, and the fact that, you know, they're not enforcing any other feelings or emotions regarding my audit here, and they respect my rights. Other than that, I did tell them, I did show them a clip of my video and the license plate. They are doing an investigation. I do have faith in the department here to do so and such regarding that situation back there. He did come over the white line pretty aggressively and then turned aggressively back into the public parking lot over there. So they're going to look into that and do an investigation. So that's going to be it over here today. If you'd like to redress your grievances, please do so. All the information is in the description and top comment. Until then, please make sure you go like, share, and subscribe to my channel at Press NH Now. I appreciate all your support. Also, check out my playlist to see some of those videos you might not have seen in the past. Hit that like button, let all your friends and family know about my activism in and around the New England area. Always check your description. All links are included. Donations are greatly appreciated. They do help me continue my activism in and around the New England states. We're going to end it off here until the next one. Press NH Now. Peace.